Sif Tafkuf Beis, Chdama Shar Beis, Chdama Vav, Shir Shmoina, Shir Ches, Shir 8. But Oifen Acher Nechlekes Ha'eser Spheres L'Shtayim Ba'Oifen Shel Chamisha Chasadim B'Yeminu Chamish Gvuras B'Smal. Till we're mechalik from up and down, up to down, L'Mayla L'Mata, Moichin and Midas. Now we're mechalik Chamisha Chasadim, Chamisha Gvuras. Chamish Spheres Keser Choch Mechesed Tveres Netzach in Tzadek Chesed Shebiyamin. Chamish Spheres Binan Gvura Hoydis and Malchus and Tzadek Gvura is Shebesmal. Inyan Hu She'eser Spheres Musdom Kamoy Segel. Boyfriend shall shloisha kavim shall min small the emtza gvur le'alach damadal. Chen shloisha spheres chachan chesed chochma chesed unetzach hoim d'mimin hem chasadim. It's chachan. Shloisha spheres baga bina gvur hoid hoim d'm small hem gvurus. Adal spheres chesed spheres to the malchus hoim d'm emtza hem rachamim. Rach sheshnayim alyonim noitim is lamin v'shnayim tachtonim noitim yeres l'smal. So whatever is the kav yamin on the right side, that's chesed. The kav small on the left side, that's kuledin. Kav emtza is rachamim. So it's chachan baga and chof tes tof yud mem. Kisfirs keser adayin ein b'shum midas adin klal. Keser is white. It's lamala. Doesn't have any shum midas adin klal. Rak achtes haposhut. Chen gamshi beemtza rir kula chesed. Spheres Tiferes Agam Shikavim Tzoy Kollel Chesed V'Dinim Kozeh B'Yosef Midas Harachamim. He mata klapi Chesed. The middle one of Tiferes is more noita klapi Chesed. Spheres is Soid He Gamkin Kavim Tzoy Aval Ikar Nitiyas L'Smol Shudim. The Soid is holding back. Ashpo is more noita to Din. Spheres Malchus B'Makam Midas Adin Ki Dina De Malchusa Dina. Malchus works together with Din. So the middle line is a little bit this way, a little bit that way. The 10 etzbois sheb'shtei yadayim ze steht in Sefer Yitzira. Chamesh etzbois sheb'yad yamin roim zin lachamisha chasadim. Chamesh etzbois sheb'yad small roim zin lachamisha gvuras. There's 5 on 5. Altogether it makes a minion. 5 etzbois and 5 etzbois are the 5 midas of chesed, 5 midas of rachamim. The yesh lo adam lahagbar yad yamin al yad small. If he goes like this hand is higher. He goes like this, tzazoi, alazoi. Kidil hagbar chamisha chasadim al chamisha gvuras l'skalala smala b'yamina. B'miyuchal achz yad yamin al small beis atfilah. The right hand's on top of the left hand beis atfilah, which is ma'ora their koyach of the chesed is goiver after din. Chen yesh takbir tzas yad yamin al yad small b'mitzvah til sidayin. Pick up the hands. Is always the right is higher. What a lefty does is it's very shayla. How it works with the lefty, how the midas are over there, but even Kollel, this is the yamin, this is the small. Shazavi shots up a lefty. Kiminik ha'olam, or pshat is he has his own structure. The way it works is pshat is his left hand. By him, that's midas hachesed.
Why does it look so badly like lefties? Like my father, when he was a kid,
is why
they tied his hand behind his back so he would become a righty. Like back in the day, like they were so anti-left-handed people. Like my father told me that when he was a little kid, they tied his hand behind his back so he'd learn how to eat and do everything with his right hand.
Yeah, there were similar things. Everything's a problem. Aside for going, but akapanim because it doesn't stem with the pneumonia satir. That's why it's problematic. Why it doesn't? There are a lot of kosher people who are lefties. It's fine, but it shows that there's a difference. Certain type of hashpah that comes down over there. That's why, because the midas alyonis get mixed up. Yeah, used to me, I was in Europe, the old days in Europe, it was very.
My father says he remembers it.
You were a near duff if you were a lefty. They would try to get you to change at all costs. A lot of times what happens is they would get stuck in the middle, and the person would have to put on tefillin, 2 pairs of tefillin. No, they get stuck in the middle. They don't get it full force, so they just get a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and they're stuck in the middle.
It's the kamum, right? So
yeah.
That's why I guess we sort of from us that we're trying to do the move.
Yeah.
So they force it.
Yeah.
Is there a Messiah for trying to change the kid to do it the other way, or is it just?
I'm not familiar with that. There was such a thing. I don't know if it was the bully in the town who did it, or the aggravated tati who did it, or it was I don't know if it was the tachas pikuach of the rabbanim and the tzaddikim that they had such an anhalga to force somebody was azach. Chen yesh lekbir tzas yad yamin al yad small mitzvah til sidayim. B'shar mitzvah shoyis midayim v'zeh yigrim hamtokas hadinim hamshachas shefa kodesh me'elu l'sata. A person has to understand the basic thing is that his movements, physical movements, are ma'arer tremendous things. Every move a person makes. Susal achas b'sarei. Somebody was stating this form. If a person would know what it means just to give a dray his payas, he'd be scared to turn his payas. So like that, he'd be scared to go azay because so many things happen. Because you're plugged in, you're connected, you're pushing all the things on the dashboard of the of the marachas. You don't know what's going to be, what's going to happen, but every move and thing a yid makes is mashpia if he's connected. So the less he's connected, less ruchni is, the less of ashpa his actions have. But the more ruchni he is, his actions have more of ashpa. Hakdoma zayin. Teres machos. Actions barishes is vius nachot l'shnayim. Shem moichin kichav chetzach rabino midois chagat nahim nimshach at levar ich nechlochem es is vius l'shloisha bechenes. Aidesh nechalik kamas hashem midis tachtonis the base bechenes teres malchus. We divide first machas. When you have in you learn whatever chachma you learn, the deeper you go in, the deeper the chachma is, the more it is. You have simonim. Those simonim have a Torah shlema b'fnei atzma. And you say psik reisha, lapar sapar, chanan, nat barnat, hama, moitz b'chavel l'beraya. All once you go deep in the sugya, once you have everything arois, you only use the chelik ha simonim. You'll see, but all Svarim, whether it's Pirushim Manzera Kodesh or Kabbalah Svarim, whatever, they have the Marechas, they make the Mafteach of all the Rosh Tevis, because those things you have to know cold before you do anything else, because if you're learning Hilchos Taruvis, when it says Nun Tes, or when it says whatever you make a Rosh Tevis, whatever it is, it says Hilchos Shabbos says Lapar, Sapar, is you have to know those what it means. Psik reisha, psik cutting off the head, what it means, off the chicken. You have to know 100% what it means, or natal, no it's tam l'shvach, no it's tam l'bgam, nun tes lamed, or mem vav mem beis mem, whatever mem b'mina, whatever the simon's being used. It means we take a whole concept, we take a whole sugya shlema, and we put it into a simon, into Rosh Teva. You have the Nigla and Kol Sheken and Teres Achen and Teres Hanister. You use the Simonim more because there's so many Sugi Shlemis and so many Bechinis and Inyanim that wouldn't do that. So that's why you have to be. Once you know you're a buck in it, then it's Chagat Nehim Chacham and Kechav on the Chagat Nehi and the Aw Ba Ua Za Nuk and the Puff. Ava, whatever Rosh Teva simon you're using, it's all over the place. You see, he sticks in the simon in the middle there. Yeshishim azayin tachtonis shem asfiris kasek v'tversnan so yisod nas m'chodesh baruch hakoyach lashpia. When the Quran begins the chura is the zachar, the char means the zachar. It's mashpia kedumas habala mashpia leishtay. The husband is the one who's mashpia leishtay. Yeah, mashpia to the ishtay. You know what somebody said once? Is how's Shalom Bayis doing? It's perfectly fine, but it's a lefty. It's a lefty. It's a lefty. How's Shalom Bayis doing? So he goes, everything's fine, just I'm a lefty. When it comes to Shalom Bayis, I'm a lefty. The right hand's supposed to be the mashpia, and the lady's supposed to be the makabel. My Shalom Bayis is a lefty. It means it's flipped around. The lady's the one who's the balabas.
I saw in the Arid, that he says that he said about his generation, that the Talmid Chacham about his ruling.
Equals to the Mashiach. Equals to the Mashiach. He says in a few places. Where do you see it? Shar Google.
I saw him saying that the Talmid Chacham might control them.
Yeah. We just said it over last week. Yeah.
It's a ticket, so you have to be happy.
It's a ticket.
You have to be happy, but because we took off the jewelry.
Pshat is it's an einish. So when you get an einish, you have to be harba tshuva. Well, if you're a person, when your car smashes, you get happy because you realize it's an einish.
Which is the worst thing in the world, which is Ishta Shaleta's boat is very bad.
Yeah, sure, it's very bad. It says it's like you don't see Pnei Gehenim. But if somebody's on the Madrega that when his car smashes, he's also happy because it's a stomach ache. He's also happy because he realizes it's einish. Then he'll also be happy when his wife is sheltering. Yeah, correct.
Can I say one other thing?
Yes.
I will tell you very short that I understood that Lucia's is very, very high. It was just like the Chassan Sofer.
Look at Shem Ramunim.
Chassan Sofer says that a person who did a certain Aveira, whatever he did, and he's Chayav Malchus, so he should fast you should fast instead of 39 malchus. He said you should fast for each time he did the Avera 39 days. And plus Bush's Barab. But we have a halacha that says that he has, because whipping is Bush Barab. So we have a halacha that if he has big bushes, he doesn't get whipped also.
Right.
He had to make his knees, and then he made his back knees, whatever. So it's very good. I wish I could get embarrassed.
Yeah, there used to be people used to pay people to be the Bali Musa to pay somebody to embarrass them publicly. Yeah. Baruch Hashem, I don't have that problem.
You don't have the virus.
No. I get a lot of people are manadiv without me paying them to take care of that part. Yeah.
But I don't know if that's bad bushes of making your back. Well, before the whipping.
It depends what,
So there is an in to pay somebody to embarrass?
There is an in, but Baruch Hashem, I get it for free a lot of times. Not in this school, other places.
Please out.
Yeah, it does a very good job.
Higher
Yeah. So weiter weiter. Shishim azayt achtonis shemasfirs chesed wird versen und so die sei nas mit kadosh baruch hakoach lashpia kam lekhnes dukhur gedum sabal mashpia le ishtoy the bal is mashpia le ishtoy aber sfir shvir malchus irak mekabelas v'nikres beginnes nukva. A lady is nukva, she's a nekev, she's a hole, she has nothing there. Rak mekabelas kol hashpas mibayla, she's mekabel everything from the husband, she has nothing for herself. Right? Just say it over by the graduation in seminary. Just want to let you know, after all the education you did and everything you learned the past 15 years, you should know you're worthless and you have nothing to yourself and you're completely dependent on your husbands. You should all have tremendous atzlacha and tzidat d'shmaya with knowing you're nothing, building a bayis neman b'Yisrael.
So what do they say?
But they say you are educated. You have gained this milestone. You have come to this milestone. You have passed the tests. You have.
I saw one of the Muslims going backwards and forwards for the husband and the wife, giving Musa for the husband and the wife.
A live scenario or in paper?
I must say.
Oh, Musa say.
Musa say, but it says Musa for the husband, for the wife, for the husband.
Okay.
And then he tells the woman, don't talk in front of your husband because your husband can kill you because you're died to cows.
Yeah.
And then one of the
Kavaya. There's a Talmud of some sefer Maskil David.
It doesn't say a few hundred years ago.
Yeah,
somebody big. Since not from our times. Not from our times.
Yeah.
Somebody asked Rabbi Sherky, what's this? A woman said, isn't it good that he knows his community and that he knows his people? That he's warning them?
Poor and Dal is you can do it from the shyness of empty and poor. Keep the less she has nothing. She doesn't have any light or koyach me'atzma. The lady's koyach hashpa is only what she gets from the husband, but she takes what she gets from the husband and she can give it further. She give it to the kids. Afterwards, we're going to titin teref levesa. After they have the isha who's makabel from the husband, she could give to the kids. She do to the kids. I would say nowadays, just like if you try and force, what I'm going to say is gehalten, but it's not politically correct at all. It's 100% correct, but it's 100% incorrect according to today's society. But just like if you have a righty and a lefty, and you try and force the person becomes a lefty, you try and force him to become a righty, is by the lady making the parnasa and the husband not bringing in a parnasa. We're basically forcing the right hand to become the left hand and the left hand to become the right hand. After everything is said and done, I know the husband's supposed to learn. I know this is a way for him to sit and learn. But just take it into the cheshbon. Just take it into the calculation. It happens to be you're taking a lefty, you're taking a righty, making him into a lefty. Just take it into cheshbon. You feel that's important to do. We could do that, but that is what's happening. Don't mistake yourself. That's what's happening. And you feel it's mamash tzarich, then do it. Basically, you would think twice before you do it. Is this pekuach nefashos? Is it mamash tzarich? If the lady, the panim office has the hashkafa that she's not giving to the husband, but by her supporting the husband, she is receiving. That means she's receiving kulei ruchnias. Then it's okay. But if she's not on that level, and he's not on that level to understand the 1,000% that the one who is receiving and the one who's giving is the opposite way. Like somebody supports Torah. Balabas comes, he gives money to the shul. He gives money to a place. So there are two types of Balabat. One person who feels, like the state by Allah, Hilchas Kedushin, Adam Choshev Shani. She gives a present to the husband, and if he accepts it, if the husband's Adam Choshev, and the lady has the feeling that she is receiving by giving him because she had the schus to give him, so she got the schus. She got the schus. So then the kedushin schal only by Adam Choshev. It's the same thing when the lady comes in today's Ashkafa, today's world of Ashkafa. Every lady has in her mindset that she has to do a professional something to support her husband. But is she on that level? Is he on that level? If not,
it's a community pressure.
It's community pressure. Yeah.
But there's something to explain to that Godel HaMitzvah Ba'isa is greater. If she helps out the husband, it's like I saw in the Swear.
She gets the chelik of
She gets the
mitzvah.
chelik of mitzvah. If she will be learning Torah, she has to talk, which she's allowed to do. Just you don't teach her. Maybe according to somebody not allowed to teach her, but she learns by herself. Then she writes down his grandmother learned 18 is nice.
Yeah.
18 so if she is supporting the husband is greater than learning the 18 properties.
Because she's mitzvah v'aisa.
She's not mitzvah v'aisa. So she has to know that. If we tell that to our girls, so maybe they'll appreciate it much more.
Yes, percent. Sagt a little weiter. Ve'elu hashisha spheres nikram al shem hatferes. They're called Hashem hatferes. Spheres tferes roim is alaguf. Tferes is the central. What's this part of the body called in English?
Torso.
The torso. I tell you to shoot somebody. If you want to get him, you shoot him in the torso. Maybe the torso. I don't know. But that's the tferes. Is everything's attached. That's the central station, the central control station. Everything's over there. Kamosha gufu kein amen hamtzoy b'nei daim raglaim kulam ksharim ba chenu spheres tferes. Amen hamtzoy shkol chamish spheres. That's what it's called. Shares ba v'chenu kol sheish spheres Hashem tferes. Tferes means it's called everything that's in between over there. The Parsa of Rebbe used to say that Rebbe Kiva Rabinovich and Grace Kabbalah and Eretz was just nifter. He said a smart professional lady felt in being a lady. Some people look for a lady who's they want a smart lady. He says to some people, smart lady is not a lady. You're losing the part of a lady. This part too smart. A lady that's smart is not something you should look for. You need a simple lady. Simple. Professional smart lady is not optimal. That's not what you're supposed to be looking for. Fine.